भुवनको बन्द छ।
ल
Hi, it's me Biplav, and we are group number 4 for this assignment 321 Advanced Network Design. Um, so today we are going to demonstrate about the assignment. This assignment covers secure routing, segmentation of the VLANs, and complete implementation across the multiple sites by using Cisco Packet Tracer. So as per my part, I'm going to describe about the implementation of the network. For the implementation of the network, we network design, which connects two major sites, Brisbane and Melbourne, using the Cisco Packet Tracer. Um, we have we have entire topology here, which includes its own local infrastructures, while two are connected through a serial WAN link between the routers. Our network uses a layered architecture to ensure scalability, security, and ease of management. Across the both sides, we have deployed two router on each sides per each side and two distribution switches, four access switches, and multiple PCs which are categorized by the departments, and also two DHCP server, one at each site. The routers are configured to handle internal and external traffic with NAT enabled to provide secure internet access. We have used VLAN to segment departments like sales, marketing, finance, um, management, and customer support. And these VLANs are configured on the distribution switches, while the access switches are set for VLAN, ensuring that devices from different department are logically isolated. And for the IP addressing scheme, we have organized by using the private IP networks, uh, private IP ranges from the 172.16.4.1. 4 is our group number. That's why we have put the number 4 in on this IP address. And like to continue this part with to my friend M.
As Viprav has described about our network topology, we have three-layered architecture. We have core layer, distribution layer, and access layer with in devices. Our core layer, we have two core layers, two core routers, one for Brisbane and one for Melbourne. These routers are used for sub router on a stick inter VLAN. For the VLAN, we have these networks here, which are subnetted by /27 for first two departments, and then /28 for rest of the departments. Our network 172.16.4.0/16. These are divided by VLSM according to the user requirements, so that we don't waste any other extra IP addresses. So the router, we do interVLAN here in the sub interfaces. So here are the gateways for all the VLANs, and then DHCP IP helper address, where this router gets its DHCP from the server here. In the distribution layer, we configure interVLAN. VLAN. This distribution switches gives access to all the access switches here. These access switches are configured according to their departments. So only the VLAN they are in is only accessed by the switch layers. We also configured switch port security for all the ports in the access switches. These are configured for both sites, and then in the routers which are connected to the ISP, with public address in order to access the public DNS. Google servers netting is done in router. After that, Bhuvan will go to not inter-VLAN, but VLAN configuration in multi-layer switch and then access switches.
It's me, Bhuvan Thapa. So in this assignment, I'm going to do VLAN configuration on each department. We have Brisbane and Melbourne. In each department, there is sales, marketing, finance, and management and customer support. In each department, we need to configure VLAN. So for the configuration for VLAN, the access switches are given VLAN access by the multi-layer switch according to their department. So for example, for the multi-layer switch B, I wanna interface the VLAN. At first, we need to do the command interface fast Ethernet slash 0, 1. After that, we need to do switch port trunk native VLAN. And then after that, switch port trunk encapsulation dot 1Q, so switch port mode rank so that it allow the wireless network. And then it's like that we can do the fast ethernet 0 comma 2 0 comma 3 0 comma 4 0 comma 5 it's like 0 comma 9. So we need to configure the another department, the Brisbane also, like same as like in multi-layer switch M as shown is in the figure. So we need to interface fast Ethernet 0, 1 and then switch port trunk native. So if we do the trunk, it will allow access to the network to its department. So for the switchboard security, and then I like to call my friend Promise to explain it.
So hi everyone, and I'll be explaining the I'll be explaining the remaining part, and the remaining part will be the so in the router, and in the router we'll be making the different VLANs which will be traveling from given Giga Ethernet 0/0. So we'll be making the we are making the five. We'll be making the five VLANs on the routers by Giga Ethernet 0/0.1 and to Giga Ethernet 0/0/0.5 up to 5. We'll be making that a VLAN to a system, and that will be, and after that we'll be making we'll be making the DHCP server, and in the DHCP server we'll be making dynamic routing. For that, we'll be making a different type of pool, and just like that, we have like 5 departments, and for the 5 departments, we'll be making the 5 different pool, which are sales pool, marketing pool, customer support pool, in the DHCP server. We'll be making the different server pool for providing the dynamic IP address to them. By making the DHCP, we can get the IP address automatically to the PCs, and after that, we'll be making the as on given in the PC, we'll be getting the IP address, and yeah. The PC will be configured with the IP address given by the DHCP server. That goes for all the PCs and even for the Brisbane server as well. We have make the same thing for the Brisbane as well. 5 different pool and providing the IP address to the 5 different departments. And after that, we have configured the network address translation, which is the NAT. For that, we have to use the public IP address, which is 2.1.1.000 with the extra router by providing the ISP, and we'll be taking the inside IP address, which will be going from Giga Ethernet, and the Ethernet going to the server, and in the series port, which will be our inside address. And for the outside address, it will be our 2.1.100 outside address. For configuring the NAT address, we'll be having Google server on the offside of the ISP router. Will be we have our Google server, which is in the figure, and after that we'll be doing the switch port security. We'll be doing switch port security in each switch. In the each switch, we have make the switch port security like maximum 5, which means that from the one Ethernet, we can only connect up to 5 PCs, which will be like 5 MAC address. We can only connect up to 5 MAC address, and if you want to connect the another MAC address or another PC, it will not allow any connection, as it will not send any IP address to the sixth computer if you want to connect from this same Ethernet. And after that, that's it. This is our final design, and as our friend have explained all of it, and actually this design is also a BLSM, variable length subnetting mask, because according to the assignment, according to the assignment, we want to preserve the IP address, so we'll be using the BLSM to assign the different number of IP address to each departments, and like you can see here that in customer service we are using /28, but in the marketing we are using the /27, because marketing will be using the more users, or will be having more users. That's why. So we'll be making the /27, and there is in customer service there, that is /28, because where we want to preserve our IP address. So this is a BLSM subnet BLSM design, and for the same goes for the Brisbane as well, and that's it. Yeah, this is our final design, a 3-layer architecture. Thank you very much.